I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about... I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to... I'd like the room...
Oh. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed. Dick cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most
Revelio.
be included.
If it's seeds I'm after. Magic need.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio.
Only a hairy heart young.
Lumos. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
But after that dragon attack, I went with a stick and boat and stone.
What's more powerful than the dark arts?
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
No one will dare challenge me again once I have an inferius at my beck and call.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
I could use an inferius for anything. They could fight anyone who annoys me, for example.
Find myself scurrying home with that.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Yourselves, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I should warn you. Nice to say.
Simon G. Fish. Accio. Lumos. Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid! Confringo! Accio!
Revelio.
They come after me, I'll rest in 10 graves. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms.
Expelliarmus.
I'll check your pocket.
Stupid. Stupid.
Wasn't nothing.
Confringo.
Up here, innocent.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Revelio. Confringo.
Hold still.
Expelliarmus.
You let Nora go. Had enough. I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't work on me. Is that the best you can do?
Confringo.
I'm not done with you.
Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
Learn that in first year.
You can't hold up.
Expelliarmus.
Is that the best you've got?
Leviosa.
Impressive.
Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Let's finish.
Revelio.
We'll probably have more, wouldn't we? Can never have too many sex like that. I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count.
Expelliarmus.
Somebody out there?
You're the one who released.
Expelliarmus.
Is this Hogwarts best?
That's the best you can do.
You're going to regret that.
Stupid one.
Merlin trial?
Levioso!
Confringo!
Revelio. Levioso.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio.
Man himself would be proud.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Nothing to...
A while since I killed a unicorn.
Clumsy little fool! Confringo!
Treadwell's guardian angel.
Expelliarmus!
How dare you!
Reduction!
You'll need to be quicker than that!
Oh, too hard. Stop spinning around like a line!
Expelliarmus! Now you're just getting on my nerves.
I hope.
How did that feel? Reduction! Fringo! Confringo! You'll peter out! Ah! Coward! Fight me fairly! A lucky shot!
Revelio. Revelio.
What was that?
Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little...
Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak to her.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolf and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Baldolf had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolf refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. You should not have to live in fear.
Revelio.
Well, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Wonder who lives here. Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
Revelio.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Why can't I hit you? Get accustomed to that!
Revelio.
Someone's been freaking out last night! I won't rest.
Confringo.
Let's get this over with. Such arrogance. Such regret. Stop it! The coward. Drag this out longer than necessary.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Don't have
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. One camp down, one more to go.
Always on the defensive.
Get accustomed to that! I'll cut you from shins to shadow! I won't rest until I'll get you! You're very weak.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. I should investigate.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Is that a thing? A wood jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Revelio.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I heard something. You! What do you think you're doing?
Careful not to get bit.
Avoiding our problem.
Expelliarmus!
What's that? A pup. It isn't Nora Treadwell's You're a silly shrike. I've seen anyway. Nothing more luck.
Incendio. Leviosa.
That's stupid. This is humiliating.
Accio. Incendio.
Stupid.
Perfect.
Accio. Incendio.
You pay for that!
You come to the wrong place.
Confringo!
Reduction!
My young friend.
Confringo! Confringo!
It's in the clouds, this one! You just got lucky!
Confringo.
You die for that.
Revelio.
around Belcroft. I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by
Revelio.
your rash decisions. This is almost too easy. That was surprising. No!
Accio. Expelliarmus.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Madam Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. It can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph.
brother.
How many beasts you have here? Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Just let me know if there's something in particular.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me. I'm sure you're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Let you regret that. Incendio! Fight for me!
In school these days.
Bingo!
I see what that's Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
You Levio!
I'll have taken your life before you even move.
Incendio!
Leviosa.
What are you for?
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
Incendio!
Now, this has become personal.
Expelliarmus.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo.
I've seen Billywings with more sting. I want
Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What are you up to now?
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few parts. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Mind the plants. Look at that. You're a natural.
Revelio.
much longer do you think it will last? I have family in America. I wonder if I can transfer to Ilford.
Some things Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find him...
Revelio.
What's wrong, afraid of a staircase?
All that happened that day, I would! What do you want?
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them. And Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Safe travels, my young friends.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
I've always said that travel...
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation.
Revelio.
Complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
You've heard quite... Stop! Think you're clever, casting Expellium. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Levioso!
Enough! Now, pussy!
Levioso!
Oh, is Revelio.
have to fight eventually. If it isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian angel. Admiral Drake. Accio. Slipper.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Who lived here?
Confringo!
Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus! Cursed fiends. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio!
Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
What can you tell me about your shop?
It may not be as fine as what you'd find in Hogsmeade, but I think we have a certain rustic charm all of our own. We sell all sorts of beast byproducts for potion making. Some of the rarer stuff too. That all falls on me now.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, I haven't had a normal conversation with anyone for a while, so pardon me if I'm a little rusty. My father passed away recently and I've been completely occupied with keeping the business afloat. I hadn't realised how much work went into running a shop. Inventories, maintenance, customers, bills, accounts, and on and on.
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
There's a rampant dug bug on the loose. It's more aggressive than others and has some peculiar markings. It's making life miserable in Pitt-upon-Ford. I wish someone would do something about it.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Exactly what I needed. Thank you. Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
An honest day's work for an honest...
Revelio.
Romlet Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother. Up herbology if it didn't involve so much gum.
Revelio.
I'm well suited to counting money. I love it.
It was a time.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. There'll always be another. Underestimated you. Living all, I know all about you.
Expelliarmus! One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.